Prashant from Best of India. Just wanted to know, give us a update about the fitness, like if you're good to go tomorrow, and what's the team fitness update?
Yeah, we've got plenty of people at different stages. So I'm feeling pretty good. My wrist is all healed now, pretty much 100%. So I'll have a run around there this afternoon and hope to play tomorrow. Hoping to play all 3 games. In terms of, I'm trying to think of the long list, but Starkey's here. He won't play tomorrow, but he'll hopefully be available later on in the series. Same with Glenn Maxwell. We'll try and strike up the balance between getting plenty of game time into everyone, but also, obviously, we've got an eye to the World Cup in a couple of weeks. Yeah, he's all good. He'll play tomorrow. He's had a few good hits, and his wrist seems 100%, so he's good to go.
Jeff? Adam Zampa probably arguably been the best bowler in the format since the last World Cup. Cummins to the depth and also good as well. Do you think that's a possibility of using in that situation with favourable conditions in the going forward this year in the World Cup?
Potentially. I think particularly the 4, if you pick your 4 frontline bowlers, you've got to be ready to bowl in all phases. Particularly Zamps, I think he's effective in not only keeping the numbers, the run rate down, but he can take a couple of wickets at the death, which is really important as well. Sometimes it's a bit harder for pace bowlers to do that. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we keep 2, 3, 4 overs up our sleeve with him.
And just on Mitch Marshall's captaincy in South Africa, how did you see that? Were you impressed by that? And potentially, his long campaign, 9 ODIs, I'm confident he could step in the World Cup if needed.
He was great. Excellent. You saw with the T20 series, started off with a bang, and then disappointing finish to the ODIs, but I thought there was a lot of good stuff in there as well. And really impressed with, as always, with how he how he is around the boys and out in the field. He looked nice and calm and measured. So hopefully I'll play every game this tour, but if not, I reckon he'd be one that could step right in.
Australia played a series here in March. So it will be October, November when we will be playing the World Cup. So what kind of changes do you see spoken to the analysts and everyone? What are the kind of data that you are trying to work on the kind of pitches that will be available for Australia?
It's a good question. I always find India's relatively similar, whatever time of year you play over here. The biggest difference probably is the heat. It's quite hot this time of year compared to March. We've played a lot over here, so I feel like you get pretty good information on kind of conditions, but I never noticed too big of a change. Yeah.
Any preparations to tackle Mohammad Siraj?
No.
Pat, 3 games and then probably will start Mission World Cup. So anything in particular you're looking to kind of check during this series, test a few combinations, and just looking at that opener role now, like any options weighing up your mind, like how do you kind of want to approach this series when it comes to preparation and sorting out your playing 11 for the World Cup?
We want to strike up the balance between getting used to these conditions, hopefully winning some games, but also we don't want to get to that first game and already be cooked. So no doubt we'll be trying a few different combinations, a few different players will get a chance. But ideally we'd like to structure up pretty closely to how we're going to play in the World Cup. So batters batting in similar positions. As a captain, I want to get used to how you use your bowlers over here. It might be a bit differently to, say, South Africa or back in Australia. Does the second spinner play a part? All those things. So hopefully we get some answers over the next few games.
Just one more comment. Yeah. No, you go, sir.
Is Manas playing on your mind now, especially after what he did in the recent ODIs? Like, is the name kind of ringing in your head now? Like, there's the option there, red hot form, like increasing your good headache probably before the series and the World Cup?
Manas is always ringing in my head, 24 hours a day. No, he was fantastic. You know, he was our best batter over there in South Africa. He was great. So good to see him not only batting well, I think his intent was excellent over there in South Africa as well. So, yeah, I'm sure he'll get a chance these 3 games and push for a spot.
Taking a team from the headache, you guys have 3 genuine all-rounders. First one is Cam Rain, Mitch Mars. So will we see the playing 11 and also 10 Maxwell, 4 genuine all-rounders? Is it a good headache as a captain, and will we see all 4 playing in the match in the league?
Oh, it's great. You know, all-rounders, I think this format more than any other format you need them. You need 5 bowlers. So the more all-rounders you have, you can really bolster up your batting. So it's a great problem. I think it gives us flexibility to pick 4 genuine bowlers, or maybe 3 bowlers and bat an all-rounder at number 8. So yeah, it gives us great flexibility, and all 4 of those guys. Well, hopefully Maxi comes back in later in the series, but the other 3 guys have been bowling fantastically, so feel confident.
Sorry if it's been it's quite hard to hear here, but do you have an update on which Stark is come back and do you expect him to play this series?
Yeah, he won't play tomorrow, but hoping later on in the series he'll come back. So yeah, he's been bowling back in Sydney and all going to plan. So I think he might even have a bowl today or tomorrow and build up. But yeah, we're tracking on plan, and same with Glenn Maxwell. He's got a similar time frame to Starkey.
Pat, I think it was your last ODI idea, also in the lead up to the World Cup. What do you recollection of that game? I think it was your first fight for ODI cricket, and it was a bit crazy chasing that game.
Yeah, that was an awesome game. It took 5. I think I got a few lucky ones at the end. Bowled okay. But Ashton Turner got us home. I think Uzi and Peter Handscomb played great innings as well. Fantastic win. That was actually a great series. 5-match series. We won it in the last one. Gave us a lot of confidence, and that was an awesome chase.
Do you hope that this series will provide similar confidence going into the World Cup?
Yeah, for sure. India's a really good side, no matter who they put out, and it's obviously in their home conditions. So, ideally we'd like to play really well and win, but obviously the big stuff starts in a couple of weeks.